Dogs. My name is Sarah.
And I'm Emily. Welcome back from spring break.
Name and grade. My name is Thursday, I'm a senior.
Lizzie Lorelli, I'm a junior.
Christina Eldridge, a sophomore.
My name is Emily, I'm a senior.
I'm Addie Dersh, I'm a senior.
I'm Mr. Sulkin, I teach English 10 honors and broadcast and journalism.
What's the most interesting thing you did over spring break?
Went to caverns, that was cool. I was supposed to go skydiving.
Oh my gosh,
but that got canceled because it was too windy.
I also went to Luray Caverns over spring break.
My boyfriend and I went to New York and that was really fun.
Flying a Cessna, it was pretty fun. My cousin needs hours because he's going to become like an airline pilot, so I just went around with him and didn't die, which was nice.
I went to this Korean spa, it was really cool. They had a really good boba also.
Did you prank anyone for April Fool's?
I didn't. I almost got pranked though, because I thought I was going to get stood up on a date, but I didn't. He just showed up like half an hour late.
I pranked, I guess, part of the theater department. I told them that I broke up with my boyfriend and that I was pregnant. I believe it. Yes.
Okay.
We're together and strong though, not preggers. We played a prank on the orchestra teacher like the week before.
Mr. Rupert?
Yeah, we submitted a bunch of like e-hall passes all at the same time.
Did it work?
Yeah.
I did not. I forgot all about April Fools. I didn't do anything for April Fools.
Because he is the prank. Are you a senior?
Yes.
Are you participating in Senior Assassin?
I am. No.
No, that's a lot of work.
Do you think you're gonna get out?
50-50 chance.
Okay.
I think a lot of people don't know who I am. They're gonna be like, Thursday.
They're not gonna watch
find
this.
me. I'm not Thursday. I don't know who that is.
If you were participating, do you think you'd get out?
Absolutely.
In the home stretch, guys, only 2.5 months of school left.
2.5 months?
Yeah, that's not that bad.
Not that bad. That's like 3 months.
No, it was 2 and
4 months.
well, geez, looks like someone's got a bad case of senioritis. I guess this is now a one-man show.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
So, Emily, I heard that you went to a special dinner last month.
Yeah, I went to the ASL Voices Off dinner and I learned a lot about ASL and the deaf community.
That sounds awesome. Let's see what happened.
Westfield's American Sign Language Honor Society hosts the Voices Off Dinner every year, usually in March. Voices Off Dinners are created to connect the hearing and deaf communities, and in the case of many schools, raise money for the ASL Honor Society. This dinner is important to many people in the deaf community because many events are not accessible to them. This was my second year at the Voices Off Dinner, and there's always a welcoming social atmosphere for deaf and hearing people alike. I personally don't know a lot of ASL, but I had a great time. It was such a unique and memorable experience to have to get out of my comfort zone and view communication from this completely different perspective. It was a bit of a culture shock at first, but I definitely recommend an event like this to everyone. My mom, who takes ASL classes, went and had a great time as well, so it's a fun experience for all who go. So for those who think that talking about this dinner is useless, this dinner is important. Hearing people are able to get first-hand experience with the deaf community, which often gets overlooked in society.
Hi, I'm Ms. Burke and I teach American Sign Language.
My name is Thursday. I'm a senior. I've been taking ASL for 4 years.
I've been here at Westfield for 11 years, but I've been teaching ASL for 12 years. So the Voices Off Dinner is an annual event that the ASL Honor Society hosts. We have close to 250 deaf community members, ASL students, teachers, interpreters attend. We play games and eat dinner, and it really is just an accessible, community-oriented event to, get two communities to come together, get to know each other better, and it shows our ASL community how important access and language and communication is to our deaf community.
My favorite is the deaf community plus signing in ASL. It's very direct, You always say what you mean. That.
The thing I love most about American Sign Language is that really anybody can do it. It's so, from a linguistic aspect, it's so interesting to learn the history and the influence of it. It's always so exciting when students talk about how, even though they've only been learning ASL for a year, they're able to hold a whole conversation with a person, whether they be deaf or hearing. And then I love that lately ASL has been more pervasive in just the media. You can now see movies are more accessible. There's movies and pop culture references to American Sign Language in a lot of different areas. My favorite sign, I think, is the sign for socks, which is this. Socks. I don't know why it's my favorite, but it's been my favorite sign since I was in high school taking ASL.
I have two favorite signs. The first is sun. I don't know. I really like the movement. It's like the sun shining on your face. And the second is no, because it looks like shutting somebody's mouth. I think it's funny.
Wow, that looked fun.
It was. I guess you could say I had a pretty hands-on experience.
Anyway, here's Sadiqa with some current affairs.
Good morning, I'm Siddiqa Rahimi and welcome to our current affairs segment. Today, we will cover 3 topics starting from a US airman who died after setting himself on fire in act of protest in front of the Israeli embassy, to increasing violence in Haiti, and lastly, raising tensions between Pakistan and Afghanistan as airstrikes are carried out. Aaron Bushnell, 25-year-old US Air Force member, died after setting himself on fire outside the Israeli embassy in Washington, D.C. He live-streamed the incident online, expressing that he will no longer be complicit in genocide. The Air Force confirmed his death and identified him as a cyber defense operations specialist. The act occurred amid Israelis seeking approval for a U.S. military operation in Gaza. The situation in Haiti has become an increasing humanitarian emergency. Famine, violence, and poverty are becoming a great concern. Violence breached to the capital of Haiti, and reports say that 80% of the capital has been overrun by the gang violence. Many airports and seaports have been blocked off by the gangs, cutting off food and other necessary resources. In just over 1 week, 15,000 people have been displaced from suburbs and capital. Hundreds of families are reported to be living in abandoned buildings, suffering from hunger and poverty. Lastly, Pakistan and Afghanistan raising tensions have become a great concern. Afghanistan and Pakistan share a long border, which has often been a source of tension and conflict. The relationship between the two countries has been shaped by geopolitical factors, ethnic ties, and strategic interests. Afghanistan has historically disputed the border known as the Durand Line, which has been drawn by the British colonial rulers and divided by the Pashtun tribes between the two countries. In 1979, the Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan, leading to a decade-long conflict known as the Soviet-Afghan War. Support from Pakistan, inter-service intelligence, and financial backing from Saudi Arabia, the Taliban rapidly gained control over as much as Afghanistan by the mid-1990s. The Taliban rise to power was partly in response to the chaos and instability in Afghanistan following the Soviet Union withdrawal from Afghanistan and the subsequent civil war among the Mujahideen factions. The tension continues to rise despite Pakistan claiming that they do not want an armed conflict with Afghanistan. As we navigate through these complex global issues, it's evident that the world is interconnected and events in one part of the globe have far-reaching implications. Stay informed, stay engaged. Thank you for joining us in this brief exploration of the critical global affairs. Siddiqa Ibrahimi, signing out.
Like she said, we hope this has been able to bring awareness to global issues.
Thank you, Sadiqa, for that informative segment.
You know, Ramadan started March 10th this year.
Oh, happy late Ramadan.
Thank you.
I'd like to learn more about Ramadan.
Well, you're in luck, Emily. Roll the clip.
Welcome everybody, my name is Amina and I'm here to talk about Ramadan. Ramadan is a special time for Muslims when we fast during the daylight hours for the whole month. This means we don't eat or drink anything from sunrise to sunset, but it's not just about fasting, it's also a time for praying more, being kind to others, and giving to charity. Families and friends get together each evening to have a big meal called iftar after sunset. Ramadan is like a reset button for Muslims, helping them feel closer to God and reminding them to be thankful for what they have. It's also about being kind, sharing, and feeling grateful. This year, Westfield's Muslim Student Association, or MSA, hosted their second annual Inter-MSA Iftar. This event brings together schools from around the area to break their fast together and create a community with their peers. Students dressed up in cultural clothing and brought food to share with each other on the second Friday of Ramadan. There was henna, a guest speaker, and a photo wall to enjoy while sharing stories, experiences, and traditions.
Ramadan Mubarak.
Okay, everyone knows our attention.
To the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And that invocation brings a hadith of the Prophet.
Make sure you wish a Ramadan Mubarak to your participating friends.
Wow, it's so cool to see how fellow students are observing Ramadan.
Indeed, happy late Ramadan to the Westfield community. Well, that's all we have for you.
Wait. Aren't we forgetting something?
What are we forgetting?
The announcement.
Oh, the announcement. I-Night is next week, Friday, April 12th.
Join the Westfield community in celebrating the diverse cultures of our school.
There will be food, performances, and a fashion show.
You won't want to miss out.
That's all we have for you today, Bulldogs.
Make sure to follow our Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Westfield Show. Bye!